We're going to have a little inbox preview look at this kit here, which is the Hobby Boss PLA ZSD90 APC. The kit number is 82473 in 1/35 scale. Hobby Boss did a whole series of these Chinese vehicles, like I'd say it's been over a decade now, I guess, and some of them are kind of hit and miss. So I want to have a look at this one. I found it to be really cool because it has a really neat, like, 25mm cannon on it. Like, it's a really interesting looking vehicle. I don't know what this one in the background is, because it looks really cool too, but I don't believe they actually do that one. And we'll have a look at the box first. You've got the paint scheme on the side here, which looks pretty neat. And the box art's kind of deceiving, because when you look at the side, you can see how big the cannon actually is. They give you a little right up here on the vehicle itself. Nothing much on the side, and your paint guide here, and a small photo etch sheet. And I'll have a look and see what you actually get in the box. You have your instruction sheet here with 14 steps, and the gun looks quite detailed actually. That piece there doesn't look like a whole lot of work to it. That's your instructions and your paint guide here. Yeah, it's just for one vehicle. So that's what you're pretty much going to be stuck with. I would think we would see these vehicles in the digital schemes like they have now. I don't really know, but this kit includes only one option anyways. We'll go into the parts here, which look quite detailed. You can see the rear mud flaps there. And I guess this is the rear for like the APC, and there is no interior though. So, and the cannon actually looks really detailed. It's got the fluting in there, sort of like the Bush. I wonder if it's actually a direct copy of the Bushmaster or if it's an indigenous design, because it's 25mm. It's not like the Russian style of gun. It's like the Western style. It does look significantly bigger than a Bushmaster though, actually, but it's very highly detailed. And your periscopes there, I guess, are molded in plastic, not a big deal. And your turret here, it has nice weld seams on there. And you can just look at some of the other parts. The machine gun here, and it is not open on the muzzle. No detail inside. The little smoke launchers, they look quite detailed actually. Some fine details on there. We'll move to the next sprue, and there's your rear door, and there's no detail on the inside of the door, which is nice. I hate when they detail the inside of them so to make it as if you could have them open, because there's no interior anyways. And you can see some of the pieces here, the tools. And the clamping for the tools looks nice. See the details there. And we have tiny little suspension wheels here. I'm not sure what these are, if these are more smoke launchers or what they are, but they are there. Let's see the other side here. And the suspension has been protected really nicely. Okay, very nicely done. They have the actual rubber is separate pieces, so you could really do these wheels nice. And then, oh, I wonder why those are separate. I'll have to look at the instructions in a moment. But you can see the rubber here is like it has the proper ribbing on it, very detailed. They're really nice. I'm going to have a look at these and see why we have separate rings. They've protected them quite well. It's just more mirror sheets, and your tracks themselves look really good. And they appear to be click style tracks because they do have a pin in here. Really nice. For such a simple vehicle, and actually it's a simple kit, they've done a really nice job on the tracks, and you can see the guide horns. Really nice. Really nicely done. Oh, and the your decal sheet here, you can see there's numbers. You can make it any vehicle you want it, I guess, because they have more than just what they show on the paint scheme. Very nice. We will go into the hull itself, which is detailed enough. There's no anti-slip texture on them. I don't know if they have it in real life. I would think they would, but it doesn't have that material on there. And then the ports are not open. It's not really a big deal. You can see there. So it looks good. And the lower hull is not detailed at all on the bottom. That must be where they saved some of the costs in this kit by not detailing it at all. Of course, I don't know the real vehicle, but I would think it would have some detailing on the bottom. It wouldn't just be flat like that, because I'm sure this is an amphibious vehicle. And your weld seam on there. Not much to it, but nothing wrong with it. And we will look at the photo etch sheet. Really detailed photo etch. Very nice how they've done this. They paid a lot of attention to that. And just minimal amount of stuff. This would be a very easy sheet. This would be a nice for a beginner to photo etch to use this sheet, because it would be very easy to bend these parts here, and there's not too many of them. And your brass cable there. I'm just going to have a look in the instructions at those wheels, why we have those separate rings. Okay, right here. They go on the inside of the dish of the wheel. That's very interesting how they're molded like that. I'd have to do more research on this actual vehicle to see why they have this method of doing that. Unless the wheel goes over the hub in a certain way, and it'd be very difficult to paint that, because that's very interesting they would do tooling like that. But this looks like an excellent little kit. These are kind of overrated because when they came out, and some of them are so plain looking, there's nothing to them, but actually this could be built up into a very detailed kit, and the tracks are excellent. So this is the Hobby Boss model 1/35 scale PLA ZSD90 APC. Thank you for watching.